In this presentation, we will discuss the synergy that is created by the use of value engineering and sustainable construction in a construction project. We will first define value engineering and sustainable construction as a means to improve the construction project. And next, we will focus on the synergy created by the utilization of both value engineering and sustainable construction. Finally, we will investigate some case studies to see how they have utilized value engineering and/or sustainable construction in their project to improve the outcome. Value engineering was a method created by Lawrence Miles at General Electric Company during World War II due to shortage of labor, materials, and component parts. He developed a method to find substitutions for the shortage and found that it often reduced the cost. He called this method value analysis, which is now known as value engineering. Value engineering's main purpose is to reduce the total cost of a project without compromising the quality, performance level, function or user needs, and design intents. In construction, it reduces the life cycle costs of the building. Value engineering sometimes enhances the quality and functionality of the building, but also it can be environmentally beneficial when applied in the construction process. Value engineering reaps the most benefits when applied in the initial stages of design, as it lowers the life cycle cost the most in the initial stage. A team of professionals are grouped together to go through 7 progressive phases in this method. The key issues tackled in each of the phases are as follows. In the planning phase, the team obtains the user or owner values. In the information phase, the team understands the background and decisions that influence the development of the initial design. The team in the speculation phase discovers possibilities to reduce the initial life cycle cost, and team members are not judgmental of others' ideas. In the evaluation phase, further development of the practicality and potential to generate optimal cost savings of the ideas from phase 3 are investigated. In the development phase, the team chooses the best ideas and develops them further to improve the solutions prescribed. In the presentation phase, the team addresses and implements the owner and client's value and function in the presentation. In the final stage, the team selects a solution or alternative design that is implemented in the construction process. We will now discuss the method of sustainable construction. The problem that sustainable construction sought to tackle was the negative impacts of construction processes on the environment. According to UN World Commission, sustainability is the development which meets the needs of current generations without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In construction, this would mean enforcing environmental policies, targeting methods that produce waste and reduce the output, utility conservation, audits for purchasing materials and recycling the site, etc. Sustainable construction reduces negative impacts on the environment without compromising the productivity and safety of the workers, as well as keeping the project on schedule and producing a quality product. Therefore, it focuses on reducing waste, using recyclable materials, optimizing equipment utilization, and conserving ecological system by conserving water and natural materials. Sustainable construction is incorporated into projects that are considering to negate or reduce the negative impacts of constructions on the environment. It depends on the mission and value of the project as well as the project goals. There are different methods to rate a sustainable construction project, some of which are LEED, Energy Star, Green Globes, and the Living Building Challenge. One of the key issues of sustainable construction is whether or not the solutions used in a project is progressive, innovative, and transferable. Another issue is whether the project considers the people living within close proximity to the construction site. Their safety and health is an issue that must be taken into account. The most important issue is the environmental impact construction has during its process. The ecological system surrounding the site, natural material usage, toxic material reduction, and limited emission from utilities and equipment is important for a sustainable construction project. It is quite obvious that there will be a synergy by using both value engineering and sustainable construction. First, we will discuss value engineering's impact on sustainable construction. Since value engineering focuses on life cycle cost reduction, cheaper materials, which are usually local, are sought out for, thereby reducing transportation costs. Also, common construction methods are used, which means use of local labor. Recyclable materials are used to reduce the cost of waste management. And finally, a controlled and supervised schedule is incorporated, leading to less disturbance to surrounding environment and people when the work at hand is done on time. Sustainable construction's impact on value engineering is as follows. Because sustainable construction focuses on environment and people, conservation of ecological system means the cost to repair environmental issues are reduced. Also, minimizing non-renewable energy means conservation of resources and thereby reducing life cycle costs. Cost for equipment, rent, and labor hire can be reduced by optimizing the use of power tools and using recyclable materials, meaning reduction in the total material cost. The first case is in Long Beach, California. The governor, George Deukmejian courthouse provided a design that is operated and maintained without creating debt for the judicial branch, meaning reduced lifecycle cost, and speed to completion delivery system, meaning that there was less disturbance to the surrounding environment and people. The Mutual Building in Lansing, Michigan used value engineering to implement the client's core values, which are people, energy, expertise, accomplishments, and history in the initial stages of design. Also, for sustainable construction, the indoor air quality was carefully managed during construction by using low-emission VOC products, enhancing the working environment for workers. The Home Depot Smart House in Durham, North Carolina is a residence hall that utilized value engineering to select materials and systems that are durable and easily maintainable, thus reducing the life cycle cost. Also, sustainable construction was integrated into the project by placing waste generated on the site into bins and storing them at an off-site facility to be separated into disposables and recyclables. In Seattle, Washington, the Birdsky School Living Science Building reduces life cycle costs by using natural, non-toxic, and appropriately sourced materials. Also, the building itself produces net zero water and net zero energy. Finally, the Magnify Credit Union in Lakeland, Florida purchased a site that already contained a parking lot and stormwater retention system, reducing the initial life cycle cost. And for sustainable construction, the building used materials and products that were eco-friendly and recyclable. Thank you.